Hello everybody. I have 4 poems about the cycle of despair and hope. Hope you enjoy. The first poem is entitled Dance of Despair. Dance of Despair. To be full of life at one moment and the next the dark pit. Moments in time, end of winter, beginning of autumn, 1 second passes. When in joy, days are timeless. When in despair, days are endless. Plans made, hopes here, sun's rays fall upon you. Life's path, hope left. Where's the sun here? Hot, humid days, sleep wants to come, cool, fresh air, restore energy core. When one door closes, another door opens. I look to see the truth in these. The brown leaf holds tight to a branch. Where does one go at the end? Storm brews on the horizon. The air gets cold. I close my eyes. Leave my despair. Go to a place between sleep and waking in the dream time. Lynx and crow come to me, reveal the needed, the secrets of spirit. Thoughts thought past, life lives present. The mantra, lesson, repeats in my being. A seed being planted helps me in life. Thoughts thought past, life lives present. Thoughts thought past, life lives present. Thoughts thought past, life lives present. Hours, days, months. I rest in dream time. The lesson flows through my energy, purpose, recharge. The brown leaf falling to the ground. I wake from my dream. Chaos comes. But then the moment of clarity, past, present, future, comes into focus. My despair lifted. Hope becomes knowledge. My energy replenished. The brown leaf lands on the ground. Thoughts thought past, life lives present. Thoughts thought past, life lives present. Raven looks at me. Its eyes pierce my being. I recognize its truth, that all life is magical. To be in the dark pit at one moment and the next to be full of life. Hope you like that poem. The next poem is entitled Hell. How do I learn to create heaven? Is it only at end of life? Or is life it? A brief moment, a choice, a decision made? Consciousness, illusion, spectator or performer? To play my part in life's story? To learn to create heaven? A brief moment, a choice, a decision made? How do I know the idea of heaven stuck in static cycles? How do I learn to create heaven? A brief moment, a choice, a decision made? I sit in my chair, watching TV, and wonder, how do I learn to create heaven? Hope you like that one. I do. The next poem is entitled One Autumn's Truth. The air gets cooler, the sun goes down, the nights increase, the leaves transform. The wind does blow, the trees lose leaves. I see season's truth of life's decrease. Plans made in spring, hope's flower dies. In this season seen, the autumn's truth. The great wheel spins, the sun does set, my hope does die. As I rest, sleep. The seeds planted in earth's womb, for that time when the sun rises again. And that poem's also definitely fitting of this season. You can learn many lessons from the autumn, but I'll continue with the last poem here. It's also about the end of autumn and beginning of winter, even though it's set in autumn. Anyways, it's called Orion's Rise, and Orion is a constellation that wintertime, at least in the eastern hemisphere, east coast, you can see Orion in winter. And through the autumn, Orion starts to rise until springtime, summer, where it sets back. So here is the lessons from autumn's rise. The night is cool, the night is cold, dark and deep. The moon shines no light, cars trickle down Bridge Street, the cricket sings her final song. I sit on my couch where I should be sleeping, pondering over my week's news, writing poetry in my black journal, looking at Shadow Tamer and Wing Weaver from my Yu-Gi-Oh card deck, wishing, hoping for them to share their magic with me. On this night, in this week, as Orion rises, change does come. It is this season's magic. Unlike times past, my world changes in the country of the eagle's truth. I sit on my couch, writing poetry in my black journal, trying to tap into soul's sight and find the new path I'm called to take. As Orion rises, change does come. I write poetry so soul's light shines on this cold, dark, and deep night before I enter the dream time. And the dream time is actually the ancient season before life. Before life there was the time of dreaming. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed these past poems, these 4 poems, about the cycle of despair and hope. And it is a cycle. So if you're in despair, hope will soon come. If you're in hope, well, despair will soon come. Enjoy the hope. But that cycle teaches us lessons, and so hope you enjoy your cycle and have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you for listening, and stay creative in the magic of life. Thank you.